Think and Grow Rich Entrepreneurs Training Night. Every Tuesday night at 9 p.m., we're going to talk about different techniques, um, different strategies we use to grow our businesses. Now, basically, this is going to be a generic training. We're not going to talk about any company, any entity, or anything like that, because we want to make sure we're inviting everybody. We don't want to put people in different boxes. So it's going to be anybody can come. Anybody can come and learn. And tonight, what we're going to learn about is branding. We kind of talked about that last week, but I'm going to go more in depth, okay? We're going to talk about video marketing, and that has a lot to do with branding. And then we're also going to talk about how to supplement your primary business with affiliate products. A lot of people, especially in network marketing, multi-level marketing, I mean, basically anything, even real estate. Sometimes if you haven't had a sale in a while or you're between sales, you need something to kind of help out, okay, to help bring some income to promote your business, okay, because it takes money to promote your business, okay. We're going to talk about that tonight. I'm waiting for our special guest. Let me see. One second. And I just want to tell you a little bit about myself and introduce myself again. My name is Tasha Robinson, married mom of 5. I've been in sales ever since I started working. I realized in sales, I could make my own income, because when I had my children out of wedlock, I was 18 years old, and I had to try to find something that could sustain me and my children. And so when I got into sales, I said, wow, I didn't have a high school diploma, and I got my GED when I was 27. And so I realized, hey, sales is the way to go. I made my own income, and it was a great way to support my family. But at around 2008, 2009, the market wasn't looking too great for anything, real estate, anybody. And so I had to figure out what I needed to do. So in that time, I started looking into home businesses, different businesses, to help bring in income. So throughout the years, I was with different companies here and there. I made some money. However, I knew how to sell, but I didn't know how to market. And with the internet the way it is, and growing so fast, I needed to learn how to market on the internet. And so 6 months ago, I met a young man on Twitter, and he blew my mind. From that time, he mentored me, and he showed me how to market. And I'm so happy I met him, and we're actually waiting for him to come on the line right now. Let me see where he might be. Okay, guys, hold on one second. While I'm trying to see where our guest is, Craig is going to go ahead and take over. He's going to tell you a little bit about himself.
Well, my story is kind of like this. Former radio personality, radio broadcaster for over 26, 27 years in the business. And of course, like most of us, I knew that one day the career is going to come to an end, and it did. And I knew that network marketing was a great opportunity for me to start my own business with minimum cost, get started, do it part-time, and get started. And I got started back in an insurance opportunity back in 1997, and did very well with that. Learned a tremendous amount about how to market and using different and various things to promote my business and that kind of thing. And of course, as the technology and things got better, other opportunities came up. And about maybe, I guess maybe about 2 months ago, Tasha came to me and told me about an opportunity about would teach me how to market my business and everything. And I've known Tasha, of course, for maybe 6, 7 years, and I know she was very good at what she did. And so I was always open to hear what she had to say about it was something that could help me. And I always tell people, you know, we earn money. The only people that make money is the people in the U.S. Mint. If you're out there printing money somehow, you might see some flashing blue lights pull up to your front door anytime. But what we do, we earn money. We earn money so that we can reinvest in our businesses to be able to expose it and show it to other people out there that are looking for ways and means to better promote their business. Because today we live in a very highly technological society, still high touch too, because you know you don't want to be so involved with the internet and you don't do anything to personally talk to people. And but the technology is there to be able to help you promote your business. And I see a good guy just came on, Mr. Jacoby Guyton. So Jacoby is definitely a master at marketing, businesses, companies, whatever it is that you got. He can definitely show you and teach you some fundamental things that will get you headed in the right direction and be profitable. And so Jacoby, what's going on, man?
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, Jacoby, how you doing?
Good, man. I'm trying to shake this cough. Got a little cough. I don't know why, but I'm enthused and ready to talk and teach and learn and inspire and motivate all at the same time.
Exactly. You're going to teach us about, well, first of all, we're going to talk about branding. Branding, and then we're going to talk about video marketing.
Yeah.
As far as branding, how have you branded yourself in your business?
Well, everything you got to do as far as online or internet marketing has to be around yourself, because yes, you may be an affiliate of different companies, but the list that you're building and the people that you're partnering up with, they want to know who you are, you know, because people don't join businesses, they join people. So, you know, it's very important that you get to know the person that, you know, that you're going to buy from or that you're going to join on, and doesn't necessarily mean you got to shake hands with that person, but at least it needs to be, you know, like we're going to talk about today, doing videos, and it needs to be some type of story. It needs to be some type of paper trail that is leading up to knowing who you want to join up with as far as a team. But more than honestly, see, I think we all make the mistakes where we try to go for the guru, and that's you know, we're going to be talking about that and how they build their brands and how you're going to build your brand and what you need to do to build your brand and how to work around your brand. So, you know, when we get to going, I'm going to touch on all that.
Awesome, awesome. One way how I like to build my brand is, sometimes I call myself the minivan mom, because I've had a minivan for I don't know how many years, and a lot of people tease me about it, and so a lot of people recognize me as that. But you know, one thing, I'm a mom, and I think when building a brand, you have to use something people can relate to, but something that's true to yourself. And but you have to use something that people can recognize you from. And one main thing is your picture. You know, I see a lot of people say they're with XYZ company or real estate company or any business. They put their logo on their Facebook page as their profile or their Twitter profile. And that kind of, you know, people look for people's faces. That's why it's called Facebook. No, not the company logo book. It's called Facebook. So one of the main things you want to use is your face. You want to use a close-up picture, a nice picture, a picture of you smiling, happy. You don't want to use a picture of you mad and sad and look like you just got in a fight, you know, because people are drawn towards positive people.
Right.
And so people want a smiling face. Like babies, they respond to smiling faces. So I think that's one key. And you want to have consistency in building your brand. I think last week I said also you want to try to find a logo. And a lot of people think you have to spend tons and tons of money to get a logo. You really don't. You have to think of something or even a quote, like I said before, that's true to you. That's true about your, not really your kind of your product, but kind of true to you, I guess, all mashed in together, you know, that coincides together with each other. And so people when people look at you, they can identify your product as well. And so you want to use something that can flow together. Whatever type of, it can be a cartoon logo or a, like I'm looking at Fox, what is this, Foxfire, Firefox, the internet search engine thing. It's a fox, I guess, wrapped around the moon. It doesn't have any words, but you know what it is, you know. And so you want to look for things, you know, that can identify with your brand or your product. And so, Jacoby, how have you built your brand in your business?
I build my brand by virtually talking to people and doing a lot of videos. And I blog every day at the beginning. I don't blog every day now, but coming out the gate when I first started, I blogged every day because I understood that my material is going to the internet. And the more content that I provided, the more chances of it surfacing on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So all you really need is one good blog post for somebody to check out your other blog posts. So me channeling all my energy into writing blog posts and giving value like strategies, techniques, you know, the do's and don'ts, the how-tos. These are all magical keywords that I'm giving you right now. But once you attack that open market, your brand starts to stand alone. It's pictures of me and my fiance. It's pictures of me and my kids. It's my name. It's, you know, I have a website. My website is workwithjacoby.com. This is another way to brand your business. It's www.workwithjacoby.com. And by me doing that, it's not only giving you a chance to check out my opportunity, but it's giving you a chance to remember my name. Because some people, you know, I'm bad with names. I'm bad with names, and I have to save people names in my phone. Because if it come up 87295, you liable not for me to even answer the phone. You know, so I'm bad with names, so I had something, and I also went through a Nicole Cooper's training, and she was talking about the branding with the URLs in your website. So, you know, I took heed to it, and I took action on it, and that's the reason why my brand is growing today. You know, I'm an urban guy. You know, I'm not your suit and tie kind of guy, so I kind of stand out. I like wearing loud color clothes. I like wearing loud color shoes. I like standing out. So that is the reason the brand is taking off, because I'm not afraid to advertise myself. If you're afraid to advertise yourself and get yourself out there and become uncomfortable until you're comfortable, then you're always going to struggle with branding. But branding is the key to success in any business. Because,
Exactly.
you know, this is an advertising type of world. You can look at Nike, Reebok, you know, Look at Walmart. Look at all these different department stores. Their key marketing strategy comes from branding. You know, if you get a good sale, you know, we all go to Walmart for prices. Although this is my goal, not to go off tangent real quick, but I have to tell you, my goal is not to shop at Walmart again. I've seen some ratchet things. So, not to get off subject, but back on to what we're talking about is branding. But branding is key in everything that you do, and that's why I was like the department stores. You know, you have your dealers, you have your Macy's, you have all these different department stores that have their own logos, and you know when you buy a piece of clothing from them. And they want you to keep on coming back, keep on coming back. And this is, you know, then you go home and you watching your TV, Macy's sales, and people go crazy, start screaming and haul ass to the mall because Macy's has a sale going on. It's just branding. They're keeping it in front of your face. It's often you see them a lot of times, and so that's why a lot of people in internet marketing and online marketing fail because they say, "Oh, it doesn't work." But how many times have people seen you? Well, you know, I'm not there yet. Well, you need to keep pushing until you get there. You know, these people want to see you. They want to trust you. They want to. Are you loyal? Not are they loyal to you? Are you loyal to you and your company? Are you loyal to yourself? You know, so they want to see you keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. If you, I mean, there's thousands of people who's trying to do it, but there's only a few being successful with it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And one thing I've noticed, you know, like I said before, I've been in different companies, MLM companies, and one thing I noticed, especially with the top leaders, they have their own websites, right? And their websites do not mention their product. Now, I'm sure they have a company website with them on there, but they have their own branded website. And I challenge everyone that's seeing this webinar tonight, look up the top leaders in your company. I don't care what company you are. Now, if you're a small business owner, that's something different. But if you're in a networking company, look at the top leaders. Google their name, okay, and see what comes up. You're going to see probably a website with their name on it, their pictures, their story, how they became successful, and you'll find some videos too. And so you want to get to the point where people can Google you and you come up. Because, you know, years being in different companies, I was so excited to get the company replicated website. I'm like, oh man, I got a website now. You can't tell me nothing. I got a website. You know, I hand it out to people. It's like this long website, www.tasha.robinson. The company's name. Who's going to remember that?
Nobody.
You know, and then I would have the company's card with my name on it, and with the company's, you know, just this is a another card from something I got. And so the company's logo on it, and then your name, and then your long website, right? Okay, who's going to remember that? And when people see the company logo, because a lot of people are trained to say, hey, I don't, nuh-uh. They get your card, they throw it away. Now, if they get a card with your picture and your website, a simple website, which is your name, and you don't say nothing about your business, or you might have a marketing expert. People are like, well, what is that? You know, people, yeah, people are, they are drawn to mystery. And so they want to be like, oh, wow, well, what did they do? You know, so you have to get to the point where you don't want to slam stuff in people's face with your marketing. And so when branding yourself, you draw people into you. And when they're drawn into you, they'll buy anything from you. They'll buy anything. It could be a bag of peanuts, dried peanuts. If you brand yourself and, you know, they know you, they like you, they trust you, they'll buy anything from you because they like you. Simple as that. And so you guys go ahead and get, I'm sorry, I meant to tell you to get a pen and paper, and I want you to write down a few things for branding, okay? Number one, people buy from people who they know like, and trust. Okay? The second thing is in branding, on your website or your blog, have a picture of yourself, have your story. People want to know where you came from, because especially, online, people, they're used to seeing all these gurus, and they've been had by this person and that person, so they want to connect with somebody who's real. They want to connect with, like, I like connecting with other moms who had the same experience I had. Like, there's one leader, Nicole Cooper. I love her because her story is similar to mine in a sense, where how she was struggling as a teenager and my daughter was going through the same thing, and her story touched me, you know and you don't want to hide behind your replicated website because people don't know you. So, oh, okay, I said one. What was one? Are you writing it down?
Yeah.
One was people only buy from people who they know,
like, and trust. Yes. Second, whatever you market, whatever your marketing tool, make sure you have a blog or website, and also make sure you have social media set up: Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, because you want to be everywhere. And make sure you have a nice smiling picture on your social media and your blog or your website, because, and also one this is key, especially women. Like, I have different pictures, and some of my pictures look different, and so you want to have almost the same picture for the social media sites so people can recognize you. Okay. Number 3, get a domain name. A domain name reflecting your name. Okay, that could be TashaRobinson.com or Jacoby, or whatever your name is .com. So people can remember that, and all you have to say is go to myname.com. You're like, okay, that's easy, that's simple, and not a long website, not a long replicated website. Okay, and number 4, you also want to have I can't read my own handwriting. I don't know what this says. See, we have fun with this,
That is awesome.
My handwriting is so bad it looks like chicken scratch.
That's terrible.
Hey, you look like you're a doctor.
I know.
Dr. Tasha.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what number 4 says.
It said something good, guys.
Yeah, it said something good. See, we don't have to be geniuses to do this, but it works. Okay. Oh, I know what this says. Find a logo. Find something that represents you. It don't have to be something flashy, or it could be like Google. Google has the big 0, or what's that? Google Chrome. It has the big circle or whatever. It doesn't have to be anything big, or like McDonald's. You see the double arches, you know who that is. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be anything spectacular. It could be your name written in a different way. That could be your logo or your brand signature. Okay? All right. Now, we're about to roll into video marketing, guys. This is key. Before YouTube came, we used to go to the parties, and we still do the meetings, the hotel meetings, all that's fine. But you need something to work when you're not working, when you're sleeping in your bed, your eyes closed, because people are on the net 24/7 in every country, and video marketing can help you sell when you're not even there. So, Mr. Jacoby Guyton, you are a king with the videos.
Yeah,
so tell us
videos out.
Yes. Tell us how.
Man. I try to give the people something they want to see, and that's what it's really about. It's about just giving value, and it's not no secret. I've followed other marketing geniuses that have done video marketing, and I get ideas from different people and different Different things inspire me. You know, I get on calls in the morning. I just tap all the way in and I give the people what I believe can help them grow their businesses online or offline just with the fundamentals, you know, that works right now in 2013. Not the different things that worked in the past, you know, and there's nothing wrong with like old school marketing at all because that still works to this day if that's what you do. But right now we're so advanced that, you know, it take half that time to do it now, and that's what I'm focusing on. And what I've been focused on, you know, and it took me a while to find it, but after I found it, it was just I'm just tight on the rope now. So, but the video marketing is the strategy behind it. You want to tell a story. You want to think of a topic for a whole entire week and see how many subtopics you can take off that one topic and put it out for that week. So it falls into a type of a chronological form that's organized. So it's organized thinking. So, you know, just say internet marketing. You could come up with subtitles, SEO one day, you know, building relationships the next day, you know, social media training the next day, you know, offline training the next day, and you can get subtitles for each one. So as long as you have some type of organized planning, you can follow it up day after day after day. Sometimes you get inspired just to do one video. You may heard something that, you know, maybe you just want to talk, turn on the camera and talk. Capture that, you know, and they don't have to be perfect. I don't stage mine. I take mine one, two, maybe three times, and whatever happens in those videos happens. As long as I touch my key points that I want to touch, that's it. You know, it doesn't have to be this high-end scripted, you know, movie type of video. It's basic videos. It's just you sitting down or you standing up. I mean, the scenery could be whatever else you want. I'm in a plain background right now, and in a few seconds I could be outside on the patio, giving you a totally different view or a totally different look. Just keep it interesting. You know, always stay true to yourself. Don't try to go outside the box or be nobody else. There's only one you. There's one me. There's one Craig. There's one Tasha. You know, so there's one you. So as long as you stay true to yourself and you give values that come from your heart, like the inside, like that's what people want to be able to see is your passion, your emotions. You know, is this guy jerking my leg or is this guy giving me true value that's going to help me build in whatever I do? And that's the key to video marketing. And it's not a competition, but sometimes I like to get on video and see if I can do a video better than the next person did, or at least to my eyesight, you know, or to my knowledge, because I know I can take a topic and pretty much go off on it for a couple minutes and, you know, never really know what I'm going to talk about before I talk about it. So, you know, it just, that comes over time too. The more you do it, the more you just freestyle with it, then the other stuff will come. And then you just got to structure it a little bit and you'll be able to tell a massive story on anything that you want. But videos is key. That's been a key. And, you know, that's just like, that is the internet. You know, YouTube is what, number 3 or number 5 search engine, most, you know, search engine out there. So utilize it.
Exactly.
And, you know, just don't put any business type of titles or anything like that that's popular because you can get flagged. You know, you just have to be creative. You know, tell your story and get people to know you, and you know, research other inspirational speakers, research other internet marketers that's doing videos for teams. Know what video is you can put out to the public. Know what video you just closing off privately to your email list. You know, it's just different videos that, you know, you want to get to know and get to know who you are and the direction that you want to go. But that comes with just taking action and getting comfortable with yourself in front of a camera. Sort of like getting on a Google Hangout with just 1 or 2 other people and just talking back and forth and getting comfortable until you know what you want to say, when you want to say it, and how you want to say it, because that's the key.
Exactly. And Jacoby, he pushed me. You pushed me into doing videos at first. I was like, I did one. I was like, oh, good. I'm good. And he was like, no, you got to keep doing it every day. I was like, oh, come on, man. But I started doing them, and the more I did it, people started subscribing to my channel. And I did a video. I took me and my kids out to the Yo Gabba Gabba show, just a family fun event. And I get the highest views, on like almost 20,000 views just for that one video. And so video works, and people subscribe to my channel like every day. And I get to interact with people. People get to know me. People get, you know, sometimes I may talk about my product, but I talk about it indirectly. You know, like, hey, I might have a water here. Hold on, let me show you. And this is the key. Write this down. I'm like, hey, I'm drinking some water. You know, and it doesn't have to be, oh, you need to go ahead and buy this. And, you know, it might be some type of special type of water. I'm like, oh, yeah, this water is good. You know, and guess what? Put the description of the water, like, hey, I was drinking such and such water, like Jacoby is now. Put the description of that product in the description box and put your link. And so people are like, hey, that's some cool water. Let me go ahead and see what that's about. And then that's how they can buy from you. And guess what? You didn't even push it on them. They was just curious, because people are nosy. This is the reality TV world we live in, you know, and you can make tons of money like that. So Jacoby, how do people find your videos?
All they do is look up Jacoby, Jacobi, Guyton, Guyton, and that's my real name. I don't use an alias name. I figure whoever gonna find me anyway. So ain't no need to hide behind nobody's name. But
no.
But you can go on YouTube and just check me out. And you know, I had a couple pages put up. I put like 80 videos up on one page and 60 other videos on another one, and another one got taken down by YouTube, but I think I got that one back too, so that's like 20 some odd more videos. So, but it's a lot of videos, it's a lot of work, and at first people don't pay attention to you too often, too well, but the more you do it and the more the consistency that you have with it, you know, that's what's gonna, you know, really set you apart. If you're doing one a day, I don't even do one a day. I do that just like blogging. I do 1 or 2 a week now, and I just keep adding to what I already have and just let it grow through organically through the internet. But another point I want to point out on YouTube, I mean, this is not YouTube training, but this is a golden nugget I'll throw out to you. Research your keywords even in your titles for, you know, YouTube. You know, just like she said, Yo Gabba Gabba, I guarantee you go put Yo Gabba Gabba in, and millions of people are looking for that each and every month. You know, and that's what you want to look at, and you want to have the low competitive keywords, but that are highly viewed. So you just go and put in keywords it's a free keyword tool through AdWords, through Google or what have you. Mm-hmm. Just go pull it up there, put the main subject of your title in there, chop it in, see how many people view for it. You may want to change it a little bit to get more views up, mm-hmm. And then boom, let it go.
Exactly. Also, I know you said you blog and you have a website. Do you add your videos to your blog and website? How do you do that?
No, actually I don't. Me personally, I put my videos in YouTube, and then I sometimes I blog. I put them in my blog, okay. So I can use that as emails or different things like that. My thing is with blogging and video blogging are one and the same, but they're also different, because with the videos, people are quicker to watch a video than read a whole 5-page essay on a title, unless that title of that blog is catching their eye real heavy. They're not read it, but they'll look at a video, and I get on a video and crank out, and I never. Sometimes I go over, but I always keep videos about 8 to 9 minutes, and then I just go put them. I put it through YouTube. I put it through Facebook groups. I got over 300-400 groups that I put them in, but my groups. That's the thing on Facebook. A lot of people say that Facebook, and it's not Facebook training, but I got to give you a golden nugget on this. People don't like other people to put in Facebook groups. But the thing is, these Facebook groups have to be responsive groups. They have to be people liking other people, commenting on other people's stuff. If you're in Facebook groups and no one ever gets likes or no one ever gets comments, guess what yours is going to get? Nothing. So you have to be in responsive Facebook groups. And those are normally ones that you may know somebody that has one, or these are good groups. These are not just spam worthy groups. So they may have a rule up there that you can only post two times a day in their thing. That's because they don't want to just caked all the way up with just your posting. But at the same token, when I put a blog out, I get at least 50 to 100, even sometimes 200 likes and 20, 30 shares. And that's just because the groups are responsive. As you giving value at the same time, and you do have to be creative, and your title's got to look good and everything like that, but and have to be really entice somebody to really check it out. But then you go and put that same video in those groups and it don't work. So now you got to be creative about putting your videos out there. Now you may have to go down the line through your Facebook people. Hey, I did this video today. Can you take a look at it? Hey, I did this video today. Can you take a look at it? Can you like, share, comment on it? You may have to do that to 10 people a day. You may have to do that to 10 people a day until you get a momentum going of people who are looking at your stuff. Because if it's interesting, they're going to look at it more than one. They're going to look at more than one video because they want to see what else is coming. Okay, they want to see you grow. So as long as you're getting value and they're able to participate in you watching you grow, you're going to have lifelong listeners. And they may go and come, but people always get replaced by people, especially in this industry. Because people's always leaving and coming in, leaving and coming in, leaving and coming in. But, you just want to be as creative as possible. I use different mediums to get out the blogs than I do the videos. Sometimes I put my video inside my blog and just keep it private and email that to my list. If it's something that I just want to inform somebody of. So it's different ways, and you have to find out what way is going to work for you, because the way that works for me may not work for you, and that's why you have to find out what works for you. But I am giving you ideas of the things that you can do to, stumble along until you get along your own way.
And so, Jacoby, when you get a lot of likes and shares through Facebook, Twitter with your videos, do you actually get sales on these videos from the videos?
From the YouTube, I'm starting to now, but that's the thing. It's been almost 8 months of doing it. Well, over 8 months of doing it. So, you're just putting it out there, and then just say somebody likes that you did something on YouTube, on Facebook, and they go to a video and it takes them to YouTube, where they're going to click on the link to say, watch this on YouTube. And then they're going to see all these other videos that come up, and they're going to be like, okay, this is interesting. Let me see it. And then, okay, now what I'm doing is I'm prospecting the person on the video. I'm trying to see if I can relate to this person, to see if this person is going to be a good leader for me, so he can guidance me through. Some people don't really need hand-to-hand. Some people just need that guidance and just say, hey, you need to go over here instead of going over to the left. Make that right turn right there, and you're just about there. So so that's what normally happens with me.
Okay. Now, what about, there may be some people, well, I know one girl, she's in real estate, and I was telling her to, when she has walkthroughs or she's going to look at a house, I said, put it on YouTube. I said, because people, if you want to attract more clients, get a camera, get your phone, show the house, because a lot of the websites, they don't have, a lot of videos, but and people are nosy. But
Very.
as far yeah, as far as I forgot what I was going to say. As far as YouTube, um, you said you have a lot of likes and shares. When you say likes and shares, that's just on Facebook, Twitter, or where?
No, mine when I was referring to, and that was my blogs I was referring to, referring to the likes and shares. The YouTube, what happens is it gets a momentum. People start watching it, then they start commenting on it, then they start giving you a up finger or a down finger. Once your stuff becomes a regular, you'll have more people participating in that on a kind of a regular basis. But again, you have to be creative with that. You can do videos with inspirational talking, you can do videos with funny things, you can do videos with innovative things, you can do different serious like movie time things. It just depends on what niche that you find yourself in that you want to do the video. You can do a video about anything. It just has to be creative and has to catch someone's eye for it to be interesting enough for someone else to click on it and people to keep clicking on it.
Yes. And I noticed that you did videos of the last your last company event you were at.
Right.
And tell us why you did that, because a lot of people on this webinar watching, they may be in a company where they may go to events, and so tell them why it's important to take videos at events.
Well, number one thing, events are very important to go to. If you are in any business, online or anything like that, and you don't go to your events, you're missing golden opportunities. Because one, the golden opportunities is meet the people of the stories that you're hearing about. Meet them, take pictures with them, shoot a video with them, ask them some questions, get it and record it. And this is for your marketing purposes. This is building your brand because now you're co-branding. You're with them plus yourself. Another thing events are good for. Events are good to get the right mindset. If you don't have the mindset of really understand the vision of your company, that's the time that you can go and see it. You can see it, actually see the vision and where it's going beyond that event. And you haven't even lived in the future to see the event. But you can see the vision and where it's going. Another thing that's good at events is you get a chance to see the people that you network online with. You get to really meet them and put a voice, a face to it. You get to hug them, you get to touch them, you get to sit down and talk, you get to, build, and that's what it's about, is building real relationships with real people. And that's why we're in this industry. It's good money too, but at the end of the day is we're here to help others build businesses. We're here to help others' dreams come true. We're here to take part in other people's success. And if that's not how your mind is, you're in for a long, rude awakening in this business. Your
Exactly.
mind has to be 100% clear, conscious, and understanding on what the goal is, and understanding of what your purpose is, and understanding of why you want to live this lifestyle, why you want to have this kind of life. And once you do that, you're going to attract people around the world. It's no strategy to that. It's just you becoming infectious to the world. And once the internet gets a load of it, it's going to travel. You're going to see people subscribe to you that you never even talked to, seen before. And be like, how did you know about it? You don't need to know how. Just know it works. And just know you got to do it. And once you really pay attention to doing it and taking all the other what ifs out, what if this doesn't work, or what if do I have to do it, and you making it and you griping and grumping about it, it's not going to happen for you anyway. This is a career path. This is not just a side gig. This is a career path. And if you're not making money from it, you got to look at yourself and see the things that you're doing. Because it's not hard to make money online. I'm talking about with complete total strangers. People understand where your heart is. If you're putting out the negative vibe, no one wants to even touch that in this industry. Because this industry is all about positive. This industry is all about mindset thinking. This industry is all about sending positive vibes to your universe. You know, and universe, I mean God's universe, and if you want me to even go a step further, but I'm going to come back a little bit and don't get too far off track, but, you know, it's really you. You is the only thing that matters in video marketing. You know, however you want to be seen, however you want to that light to be casted upon you, that's what you need to show in that video. And it may take a couple of times, but don't be too hard on yourself, because video is natural. You know, video is very natural. Video is something that you just sit down and start talking. You know, but you got to get tapped in. You got to get tapped in.
Thank you, Jacoby.
Does that answer your question, Tasha?
Oh, yes, definitely. And one thing I love about videos, going to events, recently we was at an event a little while ago. When you take video and say if you're at the event, you upload it on YouTube or Facebook, you know, a lot of people get the questions, is this a scam? You're going to be like, did I fly all the way did people fly all the way halfway around the world for a scam? Are you serious? A scam is something that's underground that nobody finds out about until there's a bust. You know, unlike Bernie Madoff, that's a different story. But a scam artist, they don't want to be found. They don't want to be seen. You know, and plus they don't want to be on camera.
Right.
They don't want to be taped. And so when you're at an event, this shows people who are watching you, because people are always watching. Wow, this must be real. Wow, she went to this place and that place. Are you serious? So hey, you know, and keep in mind, people are always watching you. So when you do
another
video,
thing about events, I wanted to, not to cut you off, but you get to see people while other people in the United States are griping and going on. You get to see how other people from other countries travel to your country.
Oh yeah.
Because they believe in something that you just got your toe dangling in the water on. They see it. They're there. Their mindset, that's why they're the ones to succeed, because they already are there. They already have a set intention while they're there. They know what they're trying to, they know what they come to an event to get out of, to get out of the event, and they know why they're doing it. They know why they're doing it. There's no questioning, there's no guesswork involved in that. You know, you get to see all kind of people. And another thing is recognition. You know, you get face recognition when you're there. You know, was I making the money that I was making when I went to my first event? No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. But when they said get on the stage, guess what I did? I got on stage. I got on stage to show my face, because I know I may not be here right now, but I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. So, you know, you have to put yourself in that position. You have to put yourself in that light. You got to put yourself in that future, that successful future that you're working towards. So, you know, events are awesome. You know, events, you need to go there. If you're hesitant about going to your company events, just go to at least one. Go and see. If your company is as solid as it say it is on the emails and all these videos about these companies, go and see. This is your company. This is who you represent. So go and see what it's about. And then once you go and you don't feel that kind of sort of way that you wanted to feel about it, then you can make the adjustments at that point. But when I went to our first event, it was mind-opening. It was it opened my mind to something far more than I can even perceive. My body was feeling signals and everything that I never felt before, electrifying. So I'm telling you from experience, you need to be at your next event. You need to be there. Come hell or high water, you need to be there.
Exactly. Thank you. That was awesome. And now, what I want to go into is how to supplement your business with different products. Like for instance, like a few months ago, I was on a training, and somebody showed me how to make money with Amazon, and I'm like, I've been an Amazon affiliate for a while. I made a few bucks here and there. I was like, okay, it's cool. But, everybody knows I'm into health and wellness products, and that's what I do. And so, one guy showed me, he said, you could take this product from Amazon, say it's a TV. Say you're into electronics, or you're in an electronics company, whatever, I don't know. And you talk about electronics and gadgets and things like that. Find something, or find you're into phones, or your company's into phones. Find some type of product that can coincide with the sale of your main product, which is your business product. Mm-hmm. Or like, say if you're in health and wellness, I know a lot of people who do the shakes and stuff like that. And so you're into that. So if you do shakes and stuff, okay, how do you mix shakes? I do my smoothies and shakes in a blender, okay? You can go on Amazon, become an Amazon affiliate, okay? And you can do videos about your company or your product and do like a demonstration on how to mix it up and in the blender. And you can sell the blender and not even sell it, and that's one way you can use products to help your business. Because a lot of people think, when you first get in business, you're going to make all this money, and at first you're spending a lot of money. Number one, you're spending a lot of money because some companies you might have to get inventory. Some it just depends. You have to pay auto ship. Now, you may work a job or you may not, and so you have to have some type of income to pay for events, because you got to fly places, you got to pay for hotel, you got to pay for rental cars. And so, say if your business is not booming as it should be, or not where you want it to be, have supplemental affiliate income. Okay, like I said, sell. Demonstrate a blender. If you have a certain blender, I forgot the name of it. I have this blender, and so I'm going to start doing videos and showing people how to make a healthy smoothie, whatever product. And guess what? The blender is going to be in the video, and in the description. I'm not going to on the video say, hey, go buy this blender. I'm going to have the blender in the description box. Hey, you could find it here. Not say, oh, buy this now. You can find it here, just casually. And so there are like millions of products. You can sell books. Like I was with one company a few years ago, and when we would go on the company's website, I would see like certain books and things like that, and they say get it now from Amazon, and millions of people would order it. And then I didn't realize that they were affiliates of Amazon. So they were getting paid affiliate commissions, and those commissions were paying for offsetting whatever business business expenses they had. And I said, wow, that's awesome. Because in business, you're going to have extra money, and what rich people do, what wealthy people do, they take one product or one affiliate and have that pay for the next. They don't take it out of their personal income. They don't do that, not at all. And so this is how you can help fund your business. Say, for instance, if you're in real estate, right, and you're selling houses, you're showing videos, and Okay, show something from Home Depot. Um, I'm not good with house stuff. You guys might know. You got any ideas of what they could do if you're in real estate, just for example?
For Home Depot.
Yeah, like a tool or
Paint
something.
the house.
Huh?
Painting the house is
Yeah,
usually.
paint. Because Amazon sells everything. Amazon sells everything. Um, they even sell, I think, like yard equipment. I mean, anything under the sun you can buy. Or, you sell houses, you can show a TV. You know how much, they got these huge giant TVs. Some of these TVs are like 8 grand. Just imagine 10% off of 8 grand, and that could help fund your next event, or that could help fund this for your business. And so this is what people are doing to help bring cash into their business, cash flow, because that's what it's all about. You want to be cash positive and not cash negative, because in businesses, sometimes there's ups and downs, but people don't want to tell you that, but that's the real story. That's how it goes. I don't care who you are. There might be expenses, like the more money you make, you're going to have to hire people, you're going to have to do this and that. And so you're going to need money to do that, especially if you're starting out. Especially if you're starting out. Do you guys have anything to say about this part of the webinar?
Well, I think a lot of people are using new video uh, avenues like Vine. Instagram now has now integrated video into, if you got a smartphone, you got Instagram on it, you can shoot video using Instagram now, and Vine is probably another one that a lot of people doing. Social Media Cam, I think, is another one. So I think those are other um, different tools that you can use to shoot video.
Oh yeah, my daughter just downloaded Vine to mine. I thought that was kind of funny. And people are really creative with this. I was like, I would have never thought,
I
you
can't think of the
know.
name of the one that Shaquille O'Neal got it real popular, but there's one that he does. But I think it's called Tout. But you can only do like 5, 6 seconds or something like that of a video to do it. But he did it, and when Shaquille O'Neal kind of endorsed it, everybody started doing those little quick vignettes
Hmm.
videos.
Wow. Yeah, I got to get into those a little bit more. I think that might help. I just started doing Instagram. And so, and also guys, on social media, use hashtags. Hashtags is it. You know what? I'm starting to use hashtags on YouTube, because I'm sure they're going to be doing it too. You know, might as well do it before it starts.
Right.
Yeah. So, do we have, I don't think we have any questions. We just had a viewer. Um, no, we don't have any questions. We're going to close out tonight. We're going to have this recording in the Think and Grow Rich Entrepreneurs Training Group. And also, I'm going to have the bullet points, and I'm going to have different links if you have other questions, and also different videos to show how to. Tonight was just more of a discussion. Um, and what I can do, I'll have some video tutorials on how to do certain things, and also like how to do a hangout. Some people don't know how to do a hangout, and this was my first time broadcasting a hangout. I've done hangouts before, but this is my first time broadcasting. And you need to learn how to do hangouts, webinars. Last week I did a webinar, a traditional webinar, and it wasn't going too well.
I
So
thought
I
it
said,
went pretty good.
well, I did one Sunday night, like a quick training, and it didn't go too well. The
Oh, okay.
sound was crazy, and I'm like, let's just go to the Google Hangout. I love Google Hangout. You can see faces and stuff like that. So, but in the group, make sure you go ahead and get in the group, and there's going to be more training and more tools I'm going to go over with you and show you how it can help your business. Now, you might be scared of video, do video. You might be scared to brand yourself, because people want to know you. And in order for them to buy your product or services, or to buy a house or whatever, they want to know who you are. They want to know who you are. What is your name? What is the reason why you're doing what you're doing? What is your story? Can they relate to you? Okay. So go ahead and go in a group, and if you have any questions, just post it in the group. And the group link will be in the description below this video. So I'm signing out. My name is Tasha, Think and Grow Rich Entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
See you next time.
Bye.
Deuces.
Deuces.